Hello, and in today's video we are going to look at a relatively new trading robot released just on the 31st of March 2021 called Invesard. This has had in backtests an impressive 35-year profitable run from 1986. This looked very interesting, so I thought it would be worth taking a look. This is a trading robot only available for MetaTrader 4 and only for the pound-dollar pair in the hourly time frame. This also has a live signal. The product description page with the author's picture. This is in his profile. I like how he does have his own picture. Not many other trading robot authors do. His name is also quite unique, so you can look him up in Google and you'll see that he's also a sound engineer. Now, the main thing on the product description page is that he is saying that this has worked since 1986. I don't have historical data going back that far for myself, but that is a very impressive result. The other thing which caught my eye is that he says he's trading his own pension fund using this. Interesting, more on that later. So don't forget, if you want the best results for this, please ensure that you use a regulated broker and quality VPS provider. We've provided the details of our recommendations in the video description box below. In fact, the author has built this trading robot using the data from the same recommended broker. So this is what we're going to do to test. Initially, we will run our scam tests. These will check if there is any sign of any manipulation of the backtest results, i.e. looking for a scam trading robot. And then, assuming all is well, I'm going to run the backtest results as far as I can. I have historical data going back to 2003 with the Dukas copy data. Okay, so with the scam tests, we firstly run the control. This is the standard backtest which we use to provide a standard or control backtest on which to compare the others with. Then we run the history shift test, which is where we trick the trading robot to think it's trading at different dates, but it's not. And then we run the symbol shift test, where we trick the trading robot once again to think it's running a backtest on a different symbol, but it's not. These tests help us identify any manipulation of backtests through filtering of dates or symbols. As you can see from the three backtests, the control, history shift and symbol shift test, we do not see any difference with the results, which means it does not look like it's been manipulated, which is all good. You can also run these tests for yourself to check for scam trading robots, and worth doing so as most trading robots cost a few $100s. I've created a quick course on Udemy on how you can run these checks yourself. The link is on the screen. Now onto the actual back tests. I ran this twice, once with a fixed lot allocation and then with the default 4% risk per trade. The fixed lot size of 0.01 lots generated $938, which is almost 9,600 pips in the 17 and a bit years. Using the 4% risk per trade, which is the default setting, we can see that starting out with 10k, it ends up with 1.4 million in 17 and a bit years, with a drawdown of less than 10%. And there is live tracking with this trading robot, even though it's very new, only a month old since this video. It's made 14% already, but you can tell that each trade is quite large in comparison. As the author has blanked out the account size, it would be great if he didn't, so we can see if this is the pension fund that he's talking about trading this. And part 2 of the live tracking results, one loss so far out of 10 trades. You can see that there is a hard 70 pip stop, and it looks like the pip targets vary, so perhaps it's a trailing stop. In summary, I didn't see any manipulation of the backtest results with my current testing. I tested this going back as far as I could from 2003, and it's profitable with nice looking charts in both the fixed and 4% risk per trade backtests. There aren't any optimization options in the trading robot, only to select if you wanted fixed trading size or risk percentage per trade, and this is probably okay considering the longevity of the backtests. However, it also means that we don't know how this trading robot has been built. This also protects the IP for the author. Overall, from what I've seen so far, very impressive. However, I want to watch what happens with the live signal before I decide if I want to buy this for the future. So if you want to learn more about this trading robot and perhaps buy it, you can see the link to the MQL marketplace on the screen there. The live signal, which we talked about earlier, you can also get that and track that from the link on the screen. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get notified of our future videos. Thanks very much. Bye.